Hi, everyone. It is Tuesday, November 19th, and we are back for another episode of our Weight Loss War podcast. I'm Trevor. I wanted to start off with a quote by, um, where did it go? By William James. He said, "Act as if what you do makes a difference. It does." Um, for me, I wanted to share that because we're talking about measuring success. Measuring success comes in all sorts of different ways. Different things make up success. Um, and there are two things I want to focus on. Um, the first measurement of success is, you know, how physically, what are the metrics that we use to um, view ourselves as successful with weight loss. And that is an important thing. Um, and the second thing I want to talk about is the things that we do that bring success, um, that are not necessarily related to your body or related to how much weight you have lost or anything, but progress in terms of continuity and that kind of thing. And what I mean by that is, to me, success is not, okay, this week I've lost 3 pounds, 2 pounds. And by the way, I think I've mentioned before, and I want to mention again, we use weight because it is an easy thing to measure, but that is by no means the true metric of health and success. It is an indicator of, yeah, we're moving in the right direction, but there are other things that provide us more detailed analysis, more measurable signs of success with losing weight. But the thing that I want to want to focus on first about success is the continuity. Um, have we kept going? Are we still doing the things that we set out to do that will bring success? Are we still, um, you know, how many times did we work out this week? Was it 3 times? Well, if last week it was 2 times, that's great. If you have made a goal to work out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and you have done that, that is success. Doing the things that we set out to do to help us achieve our goals, that is a level of success. If you got up and you ate healthy and you worked out and your body was doing well and you didn't lose a pound for a month, but you are still being healthier, living a better, healthier lifestyle, that is more important than, pounds on a scale. Um, because continually doing the things that lead to success is success. Whether the visible results are there yet or not, uh, that is the consistency of doing those things equals success to those of us that are on this journey. Because if you aren't doing those things, you don't even have a chance to lose weight or lose inches or build muscle or whatever it may be. So if you aren't doing those things, then you have you aren't necessarily being successful. But this is the thing, that it depends on you. It depends on your goals. It depends on what you want to do. If success for you to start with is, I, every day when I drove to work, I parked in the farthest parking spot from the door. Like you do that and you walk the extra however far across the parking lot, and that is a step that you are taking. You set the goals, and if you are meeting the goals, that is success. And I think so much we get bogged down in the um the visible metrics that we forget that losing weight isn't necessarily the goal. It, like I said, it's an indicator. We look better or feel better because we have lost the weight. But that is us becoming healthier. That is us making positive changes, and that is what we're actually after. Um, the number on a scale is just a number on a scale. But if we are doing the things that lead to success, then the metrics will follow. Uh, we'll feel better. The, things that we're doing will look better. We will be able to see the measurable signs of success as we keep doing the things we're doing. Um, and sometimes that is all we need. I know for years, my mom would get up and she would work out for an hour and she was really good at her diet and it seemed like she never lost any weight. Um, but doing those things, and that was what she wanted. She wanted to lose weight and wanted to, but doing the things that, uh, improved her health, that built muscle, that, um, you know, name a benefit of working out. All of those things have contributed to a healthier life for her. And that is success in and of itself. And as she continued to do that, eventually, um, those health benefits manifested, even if she never lost a pound. Um, and so think about what you want out of you know, your weight loss journey in terms of um, successful things. So right off the bat, you are not going to necessarily notice, yeah, I've lost 4 pounds this month. You don't really see that. You don't, maybe I'm different. I didn't see it at first. You don't really notice. Gosh, I'm afraid of the scale still. And so you know, I don't get on it nearly as much as I should. And I'm always afraid that I've gained or lost or whatever. And so you need to look at things in terms of, yeah, I was consistent this week. I did this, and this. And I said I was going to do those four things, and I did. I got to the gym every morning. I lifted weights. I got on the treadmill, and I followed my meal plan. Or I hit you know, my protein goal for the day, or whatever it is. Whatever defines your success is um, whatever you are trying to do, whatever goal, that should be the first thing that you consider success. Success is, yeah, I am doing this. I am building habits. I am being healthier. I am doing this. Um, and then, as I've said, the key to success is doing these things, building these habits, and then you attain the tangential results. Tangential? Tangible. Goodness. It's like I'm a disaster sometimes. Then you start seeing the tangible results. Um, and that brings us that brings me to the point of actual measurable things. We do weight because that's easy. You can look on the scale and you can see, yep, I've dropped, you know, X number of pounds. But I don't like that because there can be a whole bunch of reasons for you to lose weight. What if you lost muscle mass instead of, fat? What if you are, um, water weight, you fluctuate up and down. Things happen. What if you weigh yourself at the end of the day and you've just eaten and, all sorts of things affect why weight is something I don't even like to use as a solid metric. It's like BMI. It's something that we can point to and say generally, yeah, if you're 5'7" and 250 pounds, I guess that means that you're obese, or you've got a 31 BMI and that makes you whatever. But you could have, a huge body composition difference than me. You could be solid muscle. I still have a gut. I've been working on it for years. But it doesn't necessarily equate to um, true health. It is just a guideline. And that's why I prefer to measure all of my clients. I prefer to measure myself. I prefer to um, look at different things as far as, weight, measurements, muscle composition, all of it. Um, does that mean that we have access to all of that? Not really at this point. But other things, take a before and after shot. Measure your stomach, measure your hips, measure your chest, measure your arms, measure your neck, because that's where you see the differences that you don't notice in the beginning. I used to have like an 18 and a half inch neck. Now I don't. I used to wear an extra large shirt and that was really tight, and now I'm down to a medium. But even that doesn't really mean anything because each shirt size is different. Each brand is different. You have general guidelines. A medium is kind of around this area, large is around here, but it's different with every brand, every shirt, every designer, and you can't get bogged down in, well, I should be 120 pounds. It's, you know, how much of that is body fat versus muscle versus all sorts of other things. So don't get too bogged down in that. But definitely, as we are talking about metrics, think about measurable things. Weigh yourself, measure yourself once a week or once a month, or, you know, have a friend or a spouse, someone help you and, see the measurable differences. And as you are doing those earlier things that define success, like meeting your goals, like I said, walking from the other side of the parking lot can be one. Setting a specific goal, things that you want to accomplish and meeting those. Things that will push you a little bit, but will be achievable goals. That is what success is. And then you can evaluate every week, every month, and move forward. And that is success. And while you're doing those things, the other the other tangible things will manifest. I guess I spent a little bit longer than I wanted to today, but that is the point is success comes in two varieties, and by far the most important one is the consistency, the meeting the goals of working out, giving your effort, doing your all. And if you're doing all of those things, then the measurable things will follow. That's all I have for you today. I will see you guys tomorrow. We will continue to discuss uh, weight loss. Maybe we'll dive back into mindset a little bit, and we will go from there. You guys are awesome, and I will see you later.